welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boyhood Diggity the Rock Reactor back with another video. Yes, sir. We're gonna get serious. We're about to get serious on this one. You know, behind every greatness, there is a great story. It's just that simple. Now, one of the reasons why I started doing this channel is because I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn more about music. Whatever I didn't know, I wanted to learn. This is the reason why I wanted to do mostly rock and roll. I was going to do all rock and roll, and then I just said, you know what, let me shift, let me expand a little bit and touch all types of music, because I wanted to learn. And to this day, and I noticed that even today I was watching somebody, well, there was a few people watching the first reaction I ever did to Band-Maid. And to this day, they still bugging me about the fact that I said that Band-Maid was Chinese. To this day, I'm still getting hit with that. But anyway, here we are. But I want to learn. I want to learn because sometimes I say, well, you know what? There's always a story behind it. It's not just the music. It always intrigues the fans, us fans, to know what's up with this guy. How did this guy get so talented? Where did he come from? Where's the road? And I'm always asking my viewers. What's up with this person? What's up with this person? Why is this? Why is that? But I want to also tap on it myself. I want to explore it. I want to dig deep. And sometimes when I ask those questions, like personal questions about the artist, and other people are answering me and I read it in the comment, I'm like, damn, but how does this person know that? This person must have been a long-time fan, or how does he know that? And then I answer my own question, the same reason how I know about my artists. They're artists that are my favorite artists, or my artists from my upbringing. Ice Cube, NWA, Public Enemies, Boogie Down Productions. Can't tell me nothing about those guys. I know everything about them. But anyway, I am going to I found this, by the way. I found this Band-Maid documentary, and I'm still sick, guys, so please bear with me. I've been saying this the last few days. I've been saying this, guys. I'm drinking tea and everything. I'm still sick, so please just work with me. I'm not gonna stop doing this because this is my passion. But anyway, when I seen this, I feel like I struck gold. I said, "Whoa, Band-Maid documentary," and he has a documentary or a chapter actually on each member. I said, you know what? I want to touch this. And let me tell you something. There's also a reason. There's a reason behind why I wanted to react to it. Okay? One is that I want to put it on my channel. I want to react to everything. But the main reason is I want to watch it with my viewers. I want my viewers to also, whatever I don't catch, they catch. Because not only am I going to watch the documentary, but part of me watching the documentary, for me, part of that documentary is going to be reading the comments of what my Band-Maid fans tell me, whatever I don't catch, or whatever they could add, or whatever they could take away. Without further ado, man, I'm going to start with Akane. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it. Is it Akane or Akane? She's the drummer. Let's get right to it, guys. Let's get right to it. Band-Maid documentary, Akane, let's get right to it. Or Akane, let's get right to it.
Welcome to Hyogo Prefecture, located in the Kansai region of Japan, neighboring Kyoto Prefecture and situated very close to Osaka. Kobe, its capital, is known for its cosmopolitan atmosphere, Kobe beef, and scenic harbor. This is where Akane was born on December 14th. She lived with her mother, her stepfather, and for a short period, her stepbrother, who is 11 years older. During her early years, Akane was very unsociable and often did whatever she wanted, such as leaving kindergarten to go home or refusing to participate in games and activities with other children. As she likes to say with a laugh, she was a real problem child. Note that in Japan, children go to school and come back home on their own from around 6 years old. Parents usually take their kids to kindergarten or nursery schools before that age, which makes Akane's behavior particularly unusual and amusing. Over the years, Akane became increasingly friendly.
Wow, guys, I had to stop it right there. I learned something already. So kids at 6 years old go to school by themselves. I got to tell my wife that. She's going to be like, what? Over here, a 6-year-old, I mean, some of them do, but they'll go with like an older brother or something or a neighbor or something. But you cannot do it. There's too much. The thing is that the crime is high. You can tell that in Japan, the crime is slow. So they are able to do that. But let's keep watching.
And realized that talking to others wasn't so bad after all. During her school years, she loved home economics and art, but disliked studying and wasn't good at physical activities. Akane was a child who wanted to try everything, often inspired by her passion for manga, but she would eventually stop due to lack of motivation. The one activity that stayed with her through
Okay. Hold on. Guys, I'm going to be stopping it a lot because I'm going to be asking. Oh, my peoples from Japan, please help me out. What is manga?
loved home economics and art, but disliked studying and wasn't good at physical activities. Akane was a child who wanted to try everything, often inspired by her passion for manga.
What is manga? Is it volleyball?
But she would eventually stop due to lack of motivation. The one activity that stayed with her through the years was music. Akane learned piano in kindergarten and also played trombone for about 5 years. Even though she stopped playing piano a long time ago, this talent has never left her.
Okay, so I guess maybe just like every kid, she was trying different things until she found it. There it is.
ドラムを始めたのは高校2
I started playing the drums in the 11th grade. Until then, I was in the school concert band and played the trombone.
年生の頃でずっと吹奏楽部を高校2年生までやっていて、その時はトロンボーンやっていたんですよ。で、吹奏楽部内
I was good friends with a drummer in the concert band, and I had occasions to try drums just for fun, and I had fun playing them, like the percussion is fun.
でドラムの子と仲良かったので、ドラムを遊びで触らせてもらう機会があって、パーカッション楽しいっていう感じで遊んでました。そこからだんだん高校生の時
When I was in high school, I gradually got to love rock festivals and bands and got the desire to play the drums. So I quit the concert band and entered the popular music club. She was looking to see where she fit in.
時にロックフェスやバンドにはまりだして、やっぱドラムやりたいっていう欲が出てきて、吹奏楽部を辞めて軽音楽部に入ったんですよ。でも軽音楽部に入っ
However, when I entered the popular music club, I got the urge to play the guitar, so I played it at
たらギ
first.
ターがやりたくなっちゃって、初めはギターをやってたんですよ。でも全然上手くならない。
But I wasn't getting better at it at all, and I was getting to lose my motivation because I wasn't improving. So I tried the drums, and I was able to play the eighth note rhythm right away.
なくて上達しないのでやる気がなくなってきた時にドラムも触ってみようかなと思ってやってみたらいきなり8ビートが叩けてあれ私にはドラム
I started it like, oh, maybe the drums suit me, and I improved pretty quickly from there. That was when I personally decided I'll play the drums.
違うのかもって思ってやりだしたらそこから上達していくのが結構早かったんです。それをきっかけにドラムやりたいっていうのが自分の中で決まって マキシム・ザ・ホルモンの音楽に
When I first listened to Maximum the Hormone, now Sans drumming, I thought they were all male band. Guys, I've heard of Maximum the Hormone. I think somebody recommended that band to me. Let me know more about it.
出会ってドラムのナオさんの音を初めて聞いた時に私ホルモンって全員男性バンドだと思ってたんですよ。ドラムが女の人だったことにめちゃくちゃ衝撃を受けて、女の人でもこんなドラムが叩けるんだって。女性ドラマーって可愛らしいとか音が柔らかいじゃないですけど、その頃そんなハード系のイメージを持ってなかったんで、ナオさんの音を聞いた時にもう
So when I heard her drumming, she proved for me like it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman anymore, and a woman can just drum like this.
女性とか男性とか関係ないんだな、女性でもここまでできるんだっていうのを証明してくれた人物だなって。そこから自分もこういうドラマーになりたいと思ったんです。男性だから女性だからっていう偏見、壁を壊したいんです。別に女性だからこういうドラムじゃなきゃダメ、男性だからハードな曲とかそういうの関係ないんだよっていうのを伝えていけたらなとは思っています。
Many musicians start young and stick with the same instrument for years. Akane, however, discovered her passion for drums very late, making it more challenging for her to master the instrument. She started to learn drums by herself, practicing songs from bands she enjoyed, such as El Garden and Bump of Chicken. As she didn't own a drum kit, Akane could only practice once a week at the school club, where she would go alone to enjoy playing drums. Her first purchase was a
She has that passion for it. She has that passion. Guys, also, I noticed that in Japan, based on my reactions and based on all the bands that I have came across, it's like women are more musically inclined than men. Now, of course, without 1OK Rock in mind, because 1OK Rock is something different. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
double pedal kit that she quickly gave up on after realizing it would require extensive practice to master. Nonetheless, Akane was fully committed to learning the drums and improving her skills. But before starting her musical journey, Akane had other aspirations, far from sitting behind.
I just realized, it just hit me right now. It's Akane, not Akane. It's Akane.
Behind a drum kit.
Just hit me
な
right
んか
now.
可愛がってて結構みんな懐いてくれるのが嬉しくて、でそっからもうずーっと保育士さんになりたくて、高校も保育の学校行こうとしてたりとかはしてたんだけど、なんか気づいたらドラムやってた。そうだね。
どこも気づいたらだと。
そう、高校3年生の時に急に美容師になりたくて、で美容院でバイトさせてもらったりしたんだけど、そこ謎の1年間だけは美容師になりたいと思ったけど、それ以外はもうずっと保育士一本で考えてた。
謎
She wanted to be a nursery school teacher.
の1年間って面白い。
謎の1年間は美容師
謎の
になり
1年
たかっ
間だったね。
た。そう。ずっと保育士です。
By the end of the school year, she gathered some friends of hers from her old symphonic band days to do a graduation live performance as a copy of the Japanese instrumental band, Pez. In the summer of her third and final year of senior high school, Akane decided to abandon her aspirations of becoming a hairdresser and chose to enroll in a music school. Against the will of her teacher, but with the support of her parents, she went to the Tokyo School of Music in Shibuya for 2 years to follow her passion. She was surrounded by talented students who had been playing drums for many years and aspired to become professional musicians. In her class, Akane learned to play songs by ear and how to effectively work on creating a cover. Even though she was just a beginner in her class, she worked diligently and practiced every day to catch up with the other students. After her graduation, Akane looked for work and was hired as a waitress in a music bar in
Uh-oh, here it come.
Yokohama, where
She
she
was hired as a waitress.
could enjoy live music every day. When she mentioned to the bar manager that she played drums, Akane was given the opportunity to audition for the house band. She performed Deep Purple's Highway Star, embracing the idea of playing rock songs. Akane was immediately hired to play drums and received her first payment as a musician. From that day onward, every day became an opportunity for her to train and improve. This marked Akane's first step towards becoming a professional musician. At the time, while still learning drums at the Tokyo Music School, Akane played at a joint concert and met a young support guitarist from another band. Just like Akane, she started playing piano at a very young age and found her instrument during her high school years. Her name was Kanami. The two musicians.
Wow, man, yo, it's that they good with what they do, man. Band-Maid is Band-Maid, man. I don't give a fuck. Band-Maid is just off the charts, man. Let me listen to that playing the guitar again, man. This is crazy. Wow.
The two musicians became good friends really quickly, as Akane didn't have many musician friends around her age, and they found out that they lived in walking distance from each other in Yokohama, a port city very close to Tokyo. After spending some time together, Kanami asked Akane to record the drums for her demo songs, showing how much she acknowledged Akane's skill. They even talked about forming a band together in the future without fully committing to this idea. Until one special day, when Kanami passed the audition to join a newly created band. At that time, Akane was performing at a music bar in Yokohama, but wasn't part of the band. She quickly realized she wasn't suited for supporting roles and wanted to form her own band. It was perfect timing for Kanami, who immediately reached out to her friend right after the audition.
かなみがものすごく申し訳なさそうに話し始めたのを覚えています。プラチナムパスポートって事務所、あかねちゃん知ってる？みたいな感じで。私も事務所の名前は知っていたから、すごいじゃんって言ったんですけど、その後、でもね、ガールズバンドで、と言われて悩みました。私、ガールズバンドは絶対にやりたくなかったんです。でも、かなみからバンドメイドの話をもらったのがちょうど横浜のレストランが閉店してしまうことになったタイミングで、これからどうしようかなと考えていた時でもあったんです。だから、かなみがいるならいいかなって答えました。で、かなみが、ありがとう。そしてごめん。衣装がメイド服なんだ。と、かなみは私の好みを知っているから、そうやって話を小出しにするんです。
At first, Akane wasn't sure about joining an all-female band and having to wear a maid outfit. Kanami sent her some demos that she found really cool, and the contrast between the cute outfit and this type of music attracted Akane. She felt her reluctance fade away as her motivation grew stronger. Finally, driven by her aspiration to develop as a professional musician and her trust in Kanami, Akane passed the audition and became the second member to join Band-Maid.
Yo, is that they were made for greatness, man. When I hear that.
Develop as a professional musician and her trust in Kanami.
Wow.
Akane passed the audition and became the second member to join Band-Maid.
Damn. Wow. That shit sounds crazy. Wow.
This was just the beginning for Akane, who
These girls were true prodigies, man.
still had a lot to learn, especially for fast-paced songs using double pedals. Thrill was her first challenge with the use of this technique. Even though it was a painful experience for Akane, everyone loved when double pedals were added into a song, which led to more and more parts for Akane to practice during the recording of new songs. Since 2016, Konami is the composer of almost all Band-Maid songs, and there are two things that she likes: fast-paced songs and challenging her bandmates. This was a problem for Akane, who struggled to play the double pedals over 130 beats per minute due to her lack of practice. After Thrill, the members committed to writing more hard rock songs, so Akane needed to be able to keep up with Konami's compositions. Akane thought of using muscle memory to train her legs and improve her movements, aiming to play faster. She tried to move her legs whenever and wherever she could, as if she were playing on double pedals, so her legs would remember these movements. Akane is not the type to refuse a challenge or admit that she can't keep up, so she kept training hard and continues to improve her speed and accuracy even today.
See, she could have just given up. See how things are? When you made for greatness, there's nothing stopping you. She could have just said, hell no, you know what? Or maybe got into beef with Konami. Or just got into beef with her. No, you just do slow songs and whatever. But no, she says, okay, let's do this. I could do this.
自分の成長を感じられたこともあって、チャレンジ精神もより強くなったんです。それにみんなが自分のパートを難しくしていっている分、私も自分に試練を与えようと思って、だから逃げなかったという達成感もありますね。こうしてメンバー内で刺激をし合えているのはとても良いことだと思うんです。
On December 4th, 2015, at the Shinjuku Club Science, Akane was replaced by a male drummer for just one performance. The reason was that Akane suffered from a back injury at this time and wasn't able to play drums even though she came to the show disguised as a staff member to support her bandmates. 2 months later, she tweeted a photo of herself holding numerous drumsticks with messages written by fans from all over the world. Since this event, Akane has mentioned in various interviews that she visits an osteopath for body maintenance and massages. In 2020, when COVID struck, the members had to adapt their way of working to create new songs, as they were unable to meet in person to rehearse and record. With this in mind, Akane learned drum programming to assist Konami during the songwriting process. She also learned how to use a DAW, or digital audio workstation, which is a software designed to record, edit, and produce music. Before, when Konami asked Akane to record a phrase, she played and recorded the drums in the studio, which is muffled and has a lot of echo. By using a DAW, Akane was able to work more efficiently with Konami and exchange data directly, making the process much easier for everyone. After all these years of creating songs, rehearsing, and performing live with Band-Maid, Akane continues to refine her skills as a drummer in every aspect, whether by working on the basics, increasing her speed, or managing her stamina.
You know, a lot of people, as I was watching this, I was thinking, it's so easy for other people to hate on other people. It's so easy when you look at something from the outside and to just judge it, and you don't even realize the hard work that gets put into this. We don't even realize. Like, I watch it, and every time I see a band, or even Band-Maid, or Baby Metal, any bands, any rock bands, or any bands, or any artists, it's easy for you to say, oh, that's whack, oh, that sounds this, that's that, and criticize it. And you don't even know the hard work that person had, the work that person had to put in to actually just make it there, to actually just do a piece of it. And us, we could criticize it, but we could never sit in that chair. If we sat in that chair, for us to sit in that chair, we probably would have never made it. It's just crazy, the hard work that goes behind greatness. Some people say, oh yeah, she's talented. Yeah, you're talented, but you had to have a passion behind that talent, and you had to have a lot of hard work, because talent does not beat hard work. See, some people, me being one of them, you think that it's just all about just sitting there and just going like this. That's it. It's a lot more to it than that.
Just a few months after joining Band-Maid, Akane and Konami started a side project called Mochi to Cheese with 3 members of Predia, an idol group formed in 2010 under the same agency as Band-Maid, Platinum Passport. The band started to perform acoustic covers in the streets and even performed live a few times over its 2 years of activity. A single was released in 2015 with 2 songs composed by Konami. But only 2 months later, they sent their last tweet and posted their last entry in their blog. Their YouTube channel is still available, so you can at least watch a fraction of their performances.
I'm gonna check that out.
That's not all. Between 2015 and 2016, Akane had another side project under the name DJ Achi, where she primarily played J-rock music. DJ Achi performed for about a year at various venues where she met many people. She even invited the other members to join her and enjoy the experience together.
Okay, so now she's DJing also.
There's more to Akane than just her music career. First, she eats a lot, much more than the average Japanese person.
もう本当に私大食いなんで、ラーメン替え玉5玉と回転寿司だと30皿食べます。
Wow.
Stop playing. 回 転寿司の30は無理やって、
高橋さんこの前やってたじゃないですか。
俺この間やったんよ、プライベートで。ラーメンの替え玉俺昔5杯ぐらい余裕で食えた、そんな俺が回転寿司20いけると思うやん、もう16皿ぐらいからビターンとまず、19貫目に食うたウニトイプードルに見えましたもん喉にトイプードル入れてるぐらい、最終的にそこで吐いて終わったからね俺。
本当に
食えんの？
私食べれます。30皿はすごい。
普段は結構いろんなところに大食いしに行ってるんですか？
行ってます。この間わんこそば行きました。
わんこそば？
はい、私120杯行きましたね。120杯だいたい女性の平均が50杯だそうで。
Wow, she could have. You see, she's talented. She could have one of them YouTube channels for those Orientals. I don't know if some of them are Chinese, some of them Japanese. They're Orientals. That they're real skinny and they eat a lot. They eat like crazy, and you're wondering where they fit all that food.
うわー、やるね。
You can see Akane eating in several music videos, such as Don't You Tell Me. And Secret Maiko Lips.
I gotta check these out. I gotta check these songs out.
Akane has introduced herself with the nickname Gorilla for a while now. And you may be able to see Akane eating a banana during MCs. On the US Tour 2022, she even threw signed banana peels into the audience at the fans' request. Akane is also one of the funniest people. She always finds a way to make everyone laugh with her funny faces and her silly behavior. Sometimes, Akane is just naturally funny.
この時間はハードロックバンドバンドメイドのバンドメイド日本をお送りしますぽー。そして今回はなんとこの人が来てくれましたぽー。バンドメイドの茜のドラバンドメイドの茜のドラムです。よろしくお願いします。茜のドラムですってどういうことぽ逆だ。もう一回いいですか？すいません。はい、もちろん。はい、はじめましてバンドメイドのドラムの茜です。よろしくお願いします。はい、お願いします。もういきなりやらかした。もういいや。さすがだぽあちゃん。もういいやじゃないぽ。諦めないよ。
There is one more thing to know about Akane, something she has enjoyed since her childhood. Japanese animated TV shows, commonly known as anime.
Her and billions of people.
Akane occasionally posts about the anime she watches and enjoys on Instagram. And when she was younger, she was easily influenced by animes like The Prince of Tennis or Slam Dunk, which inspired her to try different sports.
私アニメが大好きなんですね。アニオタなんですよ。一番最初に見たアニメは多分小さい頃にセーラームーンだったと思うんですけど、もちろんセーラームーンもすごいハマってグッズもいっぱい持ってたんですけど、セーラームーン以上にハマったのがカードキャプターさくらです。
Akane discovered her passion for drums later than most, starting to learn the basics on her own with the only drum kit available at her school, eventually performing covers of the bands she admired. Inspired by Now, the drummer of Maximum the Hormone, and her aggressive playing style, Akane decided to fully commit to her new passion and enroll in a music school to pursue her dream of becoming a professional drummer. From a child who wanted to try everything but couldn't find the motivation to keep up, to a truly passionate musician, Akane continually gives her best to live for and from music.
Can you imagine she would have listened to her teacher? Because the teacher wanted her to be something else. It's also a good thing that she had good parents that actually supported her and say, okay, we're gonna support you with this music thing.
Practicing drums every day at school to end up playing drums with the house band of the music bar where she worked. Being invited by a trusted friend to join an all-girl band, performing cool songs while wearing cute outfits. Akane has always impressed with her unique drumming style. She makes everyone laugh with her funny faces. She takes care of her friends when they are sick. She spreads her joy with her laughter and isn't afraid to show her tears. No matter how hard it was, no matter how many obstacles she faced, Akane destroyed everything on her way with the biggest smile.
She's a warrior. She's a soldier. She's a soldier. She's a go-getter.
In the end, we can say that Akane is truly the happiest drummer.
Guys, let me know which one you would like me to do next. Now, I think this is like a tool right here for me personally, watching this and be able to watch the Band-Maid documentary, because I'm going to learn to appreciate more, appreciate their music more. Because when you're listening to it and when you're watching it, when you're watching the concerts and when you're watching them playing, from now on, like for example, when I watch Akane, yeah, that's Akane. I would never remember their names. I'm going to remember Akane and Kaname. Kaname I'm going to remember. I think I'm going to do Kaname next because she's like the head of Ultron. Based on what I see, she's the head. I always think the head is always the lead singer, but not, she's the head. So I might do Kaname next, but let me know which one. I should do Kaname last, though. Let me know how I should put that in order. But as you can see, to me, how important this is of watching this, because it takes you a step further. You're not just a fan now. I'm not just a fan now. I'm somebody that personally, I know about them personally. I know that that Akane is an eater. I know that she was gonna be, she thought about doing guitar and other instruments. She tried other stuff. She got a job as a in a bar, and that's how the bar thing came out. The outfits came out, but I think it was Kaname. I got a little mixed up on that. Let me know on what I'm missing. Was it Kaname or was it Akane? Because Akane was the one that was working in the bar. But anyway, let me know. It's just something. It's crazy because you learn to appreciate them more as how Band-Maid actually came about. So next time I'm watching them in a video, listen to their music. Okay, well, this one is, and you know the story behind it. So to me, you learn, I learned how to value it more and learn how to appreciate it a lot more, how to appreciate Band-Maid. And it's crazy taking it back. Not only did I thought they were Chinese, but when a couple people were saying this is the greatest rock and roll band of all time, I kind of brushed it off. I said, that cannot be, that's impossible. But I would not argue that right now, I would never argue that because they're amazing, man. They're amazing. Guys, man, you already know, man. I'm going to stop talking. This is a long video. Guys, let me know which one I should do next. Any opinions, anything else you want to add to this documentary, please throw it in the comments. Believe me, I'm going to read it because, like I said in the beginning of this video, part of the documentary for me, part of the learning process is going to be reading the comments because I want to hear from the actual experts also, which is the true Band-Maid heads. Guys, you already know, man. Subscribe. Get with me, support my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. I'm also going to do a playlist from this documentary. So you already know, get with me, guys. In the meantime, peace, love, and God bless.